Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and I thought I'd bring you along while I make my pizza, my homemade low-carb pizza that I do. I know some people use cauliflower crust, make cauliflower crust, stuff like that. I don't. I just don't. It's not that I totally dislike them. They're just not my favorite. So I choose to do, and God help you follow me this because I really don't measure it. And I haven't made one in a while, so I'm going to wing it. But cheeses, oh, you know what, I gotta get the other cheese out. So it's cheese and egg, pretty much, with like garlic powder and herbs de Provence or Italian seasoning, whatever you got, to make the crust, and then obviously whatever toppings you want. So you need some Parmesan, mozzarella, and then maybe some cheddar cheese or something like that, because that'll help brown it up and stuff. I like it kind of thinner. I use two different pans. I use like a pan like this. It's not very thick. High, and then, sorry, I just sneezed before I started taping, so now, of course, my nose is gonna run. And you can use a pizza pan, you can use whatever pan you want, but, you know, and you don't have to fill this whole pan. You can fill it halfway. It's a pizza, it's fine. It's fine. Now, I'm gonna try to make 2, if not 3, I'm not sure. We're gonna see how this goes, I don't know. But I have saved cardboards from, different pizzas that we've gotten, the frozen pizzas, stuff like that, or when we've ordered from pizza places, stuff like that, and just cut the cardboard out. And because if I make one to freeze, if I'm making one, I kind of want to make one to freeze also, and then I can bake up the crust part, let it cool completely, put the toppings on, and then put it on the piece of cardboard, wrap it up, and put it in the freezer, and then I have a frozen pizza for whenever I need it. That's already low carb and ready to go. So let's get started. Okay, cheers. Okay, so really it's egg, a couple different cheeses, and seasonings, and that's what your base is for the crust. You cook it at like 425 for, I don't know, I'm just telling you. I'll let you know as we go though. It's what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, not even, because you want it to get set up and cooked, but you don't want it, I mean, some like a little more darker crust, then do that, it's fine. It's just cheese and egg, right? So we're gonna wing this because hot. I should not be wearing the sweater. That's my new sweater. Do you like it? Okay. Anyway, hold on. Let me get you down here. Let me get you down here. So let's start with 3 eggs for right now and see how much crustage I get out of this. Oh, you know what I need is a, oh, son of a gun. Oops. I'm gonna beat them here in a second, but I'm gonna put in some, just whatever, herb de Provence, Italian seasoning, whatever, to make it more, you know, garlicky, or, well, like pizza-like. Because you want to layer the flavor. So this is garlic powder. You want to layer it in the crust, and then when you do the, obviously, the toppings. Okay, okay. A little bit of pepper, not that much. I filled it a little too full. I'm not going to put salt in here because I'm going to be putting lots of cheese, obviously. If I want to add an extra egg layer later, I can. No problem. Okay. So pretty much I can tell you right now we're going to use all this cheese. So I just pulled out Sharp that's in there. If you want to use Colby Jack, whatever. If you want to do a Mexican pizza, I do have Mexican in there, but I don't have the toppings for the Mexican pizza right now pulled out, so I'm not going to do that. Regular cheddar, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to use this up. So that's, what, third half cup. This helps it brown, gives it some color. Gives it a little more stability because it's the cheddar. Okay, then you need mozzarella. I'm like, what was that noise? I'm gonna break it up a little bit. You know how mozzarella can get. Now, obviously, you need mozzarella for the top of your pizza, but I also have some Italian over here, so it's just kind of a good mixture of, just I'm going to use a little bit more of, probably half and half or a little less on the cheddar. I'm sorry I'm not very good at this. I apologize. Maybe one of these days I'll write it down. I'm going to put in a little bit of Parm. Maybe like a 1/3 cup. That also helps it brown. All right, we're going to see without making a mess. I'm using a fork only because it helps smoosh it out when you're putting it in the pans. Remember, the egg will help it puff. Definitely need more cheese. Definitely need more cheese. Add a little more mozzarella. Let me see what I got in the fridge. Okay, I do have more mozzarella in the fridge, but for the crust you want more. So this is a little bit of shredded mild. It's kind of nice. You get to clean out your fridge and you get meals out of it. Add a little bit more garlic powder. Yeah, that's good. All right. Let's get oh, it smells so good. You guys, I'm going to put a little bit more Parm. Isn't that funny? Just the garlic powder and the cheeses mixed together and yum, yum, yum. Okay, I'm going to start the oven. Okay, sorry, I had to turn the fan on because, you know, do you have one of those homes where the fire detector or smoke alarm goes off when you turn on your oven because it's probably too close? I don't know what it is. I just don't want to take any chances. So, I'm going to do my round first. I just sprayed like right about here with the spray, Pam spray, you know, cooking spray. And then you just squish. Push it down. I just need to make enough for my husband and myself. I usually make square ones, but I have that circle cardboard and I thought I want to put one in the freezer. So this one's probably going to go in the freezer. The square one, we're used to square pizzas, is what I usually make. Smush it, see? Watch it grow. I like thin crust pizza, and plus the thinner it is that I get it out, the more I can get out of it. See that? Puffy in the middle still. Now remember, this will get puffy because it's got egg in it. And then you got to bake this and then put the toppings on, remember, so. continuing to smoosh it and let it grow. It's kind of like growing out dough. And that will fit. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. So we'll do that in a minute here. Okay, dokie, smoky. Now, this one, I didn't spray the whole pan because I don't think I'll have enough of the whole pan. Down to it, then I will. And you do the same thing. Line out a square, or rectangle, or whatever the heck you want to make it. Just get it in the corners. This is a little easier in the pan like this because it's, you know what I mean, it's in the corners, or you got edges and stuff. I'm going to work on this. Okay, so I got that much and that much. So now I'm going to put them in the oven. I'll tell you, it's probably like 12, 14 minutes at 425, but I will update you in a minute. Okay, I had to go switch. I was hot. Like, it's Michigan, and it's January, and it's like almost 60 degrees outside. I don't know. And I got these new sweaters, and so I want to wear them, and I did okay during the day at work and stuff, but when you're in the kitchen doing stuff, it's hot, so I went and put a t-shirt on. So anyway, if you're wondering, it's still the same day, still the same night, they're still in the oven, and okay, let's see how they turn out. Okay, so this was about 14 minutes. I will tell you why I prefer like this, because it's got the edges and it stays where it needs to, and you know what it's going to turn out. This is because it's on a circle one. I think I've only done this one other time. And so it's spread out. I don't know if it's going to fit my little pizza circle, but that's okay. Maybe we'll have this one tonight, and then I'll put that one away in the freezer. So maybe we will do that. So that way we got leftovers for lunch or something. And it's really good for breakfast. But anyway, you can see it's a thinner crust. It'll be fine. Now we let it cool before we put the rest of the stuff on. And then you're just going to pop it, whichever one we choose. You can see that one's a little thicker because it stayed where it was supposed to. It'll be like 5-10 minutes at 350 in the oven with all the stuff on it. So choose what you want. If you want to do, I'm going to do bacon bits and pepperoni. And then I will have more of the mozzarella cheese or the Italian cheese on top. I had this, so I'm doing a low spend. If you haven't seen my other videos, a low spend Monday, January. And use what you have, and use from your pantry, all that kind of stuff. So I had this in the fridge, and I want to use some of this up. I don't know if I'll use all of it, but I want to use that up because that's some good stuff, and I don't want it to go to waste. So that's going to be my sauce with these on there with some cheese and stuff. So this one I'm going to wrap up and put in the freezer. It's all ready with the red pepper flakes, the bacon bits, I did the Italian style cheese on this one. Really not a lot of a difference, you know. Pepperoni. This one I added the red pepper flakes at the very end. This is the one because it's bigger, and I'm going to stick it in the oven now, and I'm preheating again back for 350. I let it cool maybe 15 minutes. You guys, you don't need it totally cool. It's fine. This one, the square one or rectangle, whatever, I just took my little, what do you call it, spatula, whatever, and scraped it off it and put it right on top of this. So this one I didn't even bother with it because I just add the toppings, and it's gonna go in the oven for like 10 minutes. That's it. Just like a normal frozen pizza or whatever pizza, everything is cooked on it. You just want to melt and get the juices flowing. So easy peasy, right? Okay, real quick, I want to show you. I just got this. See, this is like from Cottage Gin. Just use the cardboard. So I put tin foil over it, and then I put you know, the press and seal, glad press and seal on it, wrote on there pepperoni and bacon pizza and the date, and it's going to go in the freezer while the other one is still warming up. All right, there you are. Look how yummy it looks. It looks so good. I love homemade pizza, and I forget how much I love this pizza when we're done. Sometimes, so let it cool, like a lot, and then you can cut it with your cutter and stuff like that. And I will say sometimes I eat it with a fork, but I eat regular pizza with a fork too if I need to. So whatever, it's your preference. And sometimes, because sometimes it can be a little flimsy depending on, you know, how the crust is and stuff, or if it's still too warm when you're eating it, you kind of fold it and you can eat it. But either way, it tastes just like pizza, and it's amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick what I mean by this is still very warm pan. Like, I probably shouldn't be touching it. But see how this is thin because this one's stretched out a little bit. If you do it in a more controlled pan, then it stays thicker. Now this one, I don't mind. I love thin crust pizza, and this I'm going to let cool for a little bit. But I just wanted to show you what we're getting into here. So, but you will love it. I guarantee you, you will love it. So, what do you think? Give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified. If you want to be notified every time I come on. It's up to you. Everything is free on YouTube, so do what you want. I appreciate all the new subscribers and all the comments. Love them. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this pizza tutorial for low carb people. I've been making it for years. I do it, we don't do it a lot, but probably every 3-4 months I'll make a pizza and make a second pizza and throw it in, because sometimes if my husband's working late or we get back from doing something, you know what it's like. Busy lifestyle, you get home, you're like, screw it. And you can pull it out. So the one I got in the freezer, and I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's just my husband and myself. I don't eat a lot. He eats more than I do, so I usually have 1 or 2 pieces. That's it. I'm good to go. So, you know, and let's get real. Cheese, eggs, and meat are very filling. All protein, baby. All protein. It's very filling. So I usually have 1 and I'm like, I'm full. I'm good. But I don't eat a lot. So he'll have a few, and then we usually have some left over from that. We'll probably have a few pieces left over for like breakfast, or we do like pizza for breakfast. Is anyone else? Let me know. Do you guys eat pizza for breakfast? Or I could put it in his lunch for tomorrow, or the next day. I usually wait for leftovers. If I'm doing a leftover, I'll do it 2 days later for a lunch. So it's not like, you're eating it right again the next day. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is also using what you have, like January, low spend January, pantry challenge type thing, freezer challenge thing. So all that stuff I have plenty of cheese in my freezer that's shredded already. You know, I buy it when it's on sale, whatever. The The pepperoni, I have 2 packs of pepperoni. You see, you don't use very much when you're making pizzas. So I still have, that was already opened in the fridge. I still have a portion of it left, and I have another pepperoni. The bacon bits, I barely used any on there, but it just gives a little extra something. Red pepper flakes, you can see I have enough for a lifetime. Thanks Sam's Club for that one. And eggs. Eggs is probably the only thing. Like, I have eggs right now, but we know that they're kind of pricey right now. So, I do need to probably get some more eggs. But I still have probably 8 or 10 eggs in the fridge. So using 3 of them for this, that's fine. And that got me 2 meals out of it. So, works for me. And the sauce. I already had the sauce in the fridge. It's been sitting there for probably a week and a half. So, might as well use it up. I still got probably about this much left in that jar. At this point, I don't know. We'll see if I meal plan and make something with that sauce. If not, I will probably put it in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer and have it if I need a quickie little something. Other than that, or I could make some low-carb pasta real quick and add that to it. Make a lunch. Couple lunches, like small portions. Yeah, I could do something like that. See, brainstorm. You just think of different things. But anyway, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I've already said all that. Sorry, my bad. I'm tired. Okay, hey, cheers. It's so good. Oh, so yummy.